Hey everybody, and welcome to Bits of Board, where we're talking board games, miniatures, cards, and dice. My name's Michael, and today we're going to be doing our February month in review. So we had a few arrivals from Kickstarter this month, as well as one or two purchases in a mix. But there's a whole bunch of new Kickstarter games to dive into that are active right now. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, so let's talk about what's currently on Kickstarter. Now this one, I know you're probably not going to get a chance to get this round because it's got 15 hours to go, and I'm a bit rubbish when it comes to putting up videos quickly. So, this is Black Orchestra. This is a cooperative game where the player's goal is to kill Hitler. Now, it's like, I could do this with a smile and be like, it's kill Hitler, guys. Think about it. It's going to be crazy. But it actually takes itself quite seriously. And so you've got a dark, thematic co-op game that's going to get players really involved in what's going on. Players are going to be roaming the map, picking up items, delivering them to locations, and all in all trying their hand at assassinating Hitler. Now, this is kind of a second edition to this one. So this game is tried and tested, and is one that I've had my eye on for a little while. So if you're the same as me and have been aware of this game's brilliance and just looking for a chance to pick it up, this is the time to do it. With all the upgraded rules and components, this is where it's at. So yeah, check it out, Black Orchestra, if you can. Alright, with that one out of the way, let's talk about a game with a little bit more shelf life on Kickstarter. I'm talking Food Truck Champions. So this is another game inspired by Glory to Rome. There seems to be a few of those around right now. So hot right now. This is a game all about creating a successful food truck. You're going to be hiring staff, taking orders, putting those orders together with ingredients that you've sourced from somewhere else. All the cards have got multiple uses, as is the style, and I just love the look of it. So colorful, it's so accessible, and it promises to be able to be played in under an hour, which is not something that I can say for all the other types of games like this out there. So yeah, plenty to see, plenty to do on this one. Definitely worth checking out if you like that style of gameplay. Next up, we've got Dinosaur Island, which is a game. This is a board game representation of that old PC game Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Yes, you are going to be going out there looking for DNA of dinosaurs. You're going to be putting that DNA together to actually bring the dinosaurs for life, and you're going to be showing them in your park. Yes, it's theme park with dinosaurs. It is everything you could ever want in a game. It's even got, and it's all presented with this wonderful retro acid color theme. Man, it's something just worth checking out. Now, it's not just the theme, it's not just the way it's presented, but also who it's been designed by. This is a game from John Gilmore, who is responsible for one of the most revolutionary games of recent time anyway, and that is Dead of Winter. So this is his pedigree of game. He's also worked on another game that I wish I could have in the collection right now, and that's Wasteland Delivery Service. The shipping was too much to get to me. Hopefully one day I'll see it in a store, but this guy does some amazing games, so I'm sure this one's gonna follow suit. It looks so cool. Go check it out. And finally, we've got Thunderstone Quest. Now this is the third proper edition of the thematic deck building game of yore. When Dominion was kicking around with just like a medieval theme and not much to pull itself together, ThunderQuest came through with a dungeon crawling adventure game that involved all the same mechanisms, but just put it into a game with theme. Plenty of upgrades on the original system. There's a couple of miniatures floating around. Actually, with this one, I don't care. This one's all about the cards. There's going to be character development, dungeon crawling, and most importantly, quests. The deluxe edition of this one promises over 1,000 cards, still stretch goals being crushed with this one. Definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of deck builder games. This is the series where it should have started. So I'm going to show off two new additions to the collection today. Only one of them I actually bought. So first off, let's check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dice Masters. This is the Heroes in a Half Shell box, and this is probably my first introduction to Dice Masters ever. So Dice Masters is a collectible dice game, kind of like Magic the Gathering, except dice. You collect cards, you collect dice, and you build teams up versus opponents, that sort of thing. But The cool thing about this box is it's got everything you need to play and enjoy the game. So, for me, a recovering Magic the Gathering addict, this is a good thing. It scratches that little itch, as well as gives some pretty neat gameplay in there as well. Now, as you can see, I'm a bit of a sucker for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. This is 2 games this year that I have purchased just for that branding alone. But there's a game behind it. This is so cool. So it's a fun little strategy thing that is highly customizable and yeah, just something to throw away a bit of time with. So definitely a lot of fun. If you're keen to check it out, check it out. All right, so I didn't actually buy this game. I was lent this one and it's just kind of been stuck in the collection for a little while. This is Labyrinth. This is a game from the 80s, I do believe. And it's so cool. Okay, so this is a game where you play an explorer that is stuck in this labyrinth that just changes constantly. The paths open up, close, you get knocked off the board, you end up in a whole new area. And the aim of the game is to find some of the little symbols, some of the little things that are printed on cards throughout the dungeon. The player who finds everything in his collection first wins. It's such a simple game, but it's got such a cool mechanic. That little chuck a tile in, mess the entire board up for your opponent thing, that is cool. Yeah, you could also do it so you can get a little bit closer to your objective, but I feel like it's time better spent if you're messing up your opponent. Alright, let's move on to the games that I got in the mail this month from Kickstarter. First up, we've got Tak. Now, Tak is an abstract strategy game that feels like it could have been made like thousands of years ago. This has got all the simplicity, but all the depth of just something that could be studied for years to come. This is a game that has been brought to life from the pages of the Kingkiller Chronicles, Patrick Rothfuss's just stellar fantasy series. Okay, go read that. Go do that and then get this game because it's cool. I won't go into how much I love the books, but I will say that this game is amazing. It is elegant. It is, as it says, a beautiful game. If you like your abstract strategies and actually having to think about a game, beyond the turn, beyond the turn's turn, then this is a game definitely worth checking out. Such a wonderful thing. Tak, wow. On to more of the gamey games. I also got the Millennium Blades expansion. This is Millennium Blades Set Rotation, which expands on a game that is all about playing a TCG card game, I guess. So it's all about buying boosters, selling boosters in the aftermarket, putting together a killer deck, and then taking that deck to tournament. Now, this game already manages to put that world into a box. It's amazing. And this is really just a continuation of that. It gives us some more expansion content for the TCG game, but it also adds this new cooperative experience, which changes the way the game's played a little bit. But most importantly, also allows the game to be played solo, because Paige will never play this game with me. Oh, well, new cards are always a bonus, and it's unlikely that you're ever going to see them all come out in a game, but nobody cares. It just adds a way to change the game up if you ever get sick of it in its current form. And that's pretty much all you could ever ask for from an expansion. So yeah, Millennium Blades Set Rotation, for me, must have. Also had the Kickstarter exclusive content for Rum and Bones Second Tide Rock Up. That was the base game, but because I've already unboxed the other things, so they're in a different room. Anyway, I'll put up a video of those ones. If you're into Rum and Bones, you'll certainly enjoy seeing what the Kickstarter gave us and see what you're going to have to track down on eBay over the next couple of months. And lastly, I had Arcadia Quest Inferno arrive with all of the expansion content. This one, and this one, and where's the other one? This one. Cool. Heaps of content with this one. I've probably already got the unboxing up for this one because that's just the order I've done things. But yeah, definitely go check it out if you're a fan of Arcadia Quest or just what the heck Arcadia Quest Inferno's got in the box. That's going to be where you do that. Anyway, so that's about it. That's the collection update and all that jazz for this month. So if you got any questions or if you want to see anything up close, chuck it down in the comments below. But other than that, we're about done here. So my name is Michael. This is Bits of Board. We'll catch you next time.